Welcome to Rayat Online School Education Rose Project 2021-22. Sadhguru Gadge Maharaj College, Karad. Guidance by Principal Dr. Mohan Rajmane Sir. Standard 11th Commerce. Subject Bookkeeping and Accountancy. Myself, Mrs. Moite Ma'am from SGM College, Karad. Today we are going to see practical problem on bank reconciliation statement. Balance as per cash book bank column. See the first illustration. On 31st March 2019, the cash book of Mr. Arvind show a bank balance of rupees 57,400, but passbook showed a different balance. On comparing the cash book with the passbook, the following discrepancies were noted. First, check of rupees 6,350 deposited into bank but was not yet collected by bank. Next, bank paid our electricity bill rupees 9,700 which was not recorded in the cash book. Third, check issued to our supplier rupees 15,100 was not presented for payment up to 31st March 19. Interest on investment rupees 8,800 was collected by bank was not recorded in cash book. Next, bank charges rupees 650 was debited in passbook. Next, Mr. Tanmay, our debtor, directly deposited rupees 12,000 into our bank account on 28 March 2019, which was not entered in a cash book. Prepare bank reconciliation statement as on 31st March 19. This is the question for bank reconciliation statement. Now we are going to solve this in a solution. First of all, prepare draft of bills bank reconciliation statement. First, give title in the books of Mr. Arvind. Bank reconciliation statement as on 31st March 19. See columns. First is particulars, second amount. This is the inner column, this is outer column. Now first of all, note down the given balance in question. See this balance. Cash book of Mr. Arvind shows bank balance of rupees 57,400. For BRS, there are four types of balances are given. Balance as per cash book, balance as per passbook, then overdraft as per cash book and overdraft as per passbook. These four types of balances are given in case of BRS. Balance as per cash book shows debit balance of cash book, favorable balance, and balance as per passbook. This is also favorable balance, credit balance of passbook. Balance as per cash book, debit denotes debit balance. Balance as per passbook denotes credit balance. Overdraft as per cash book means to credit balance of cash book. And overdraft as per passbook means to debit balance of passbook. Now here balance of cash book is given. First, then while solving the question, first of all note down the balance as per cash book. To solve this question, first of all prepare specimen of bank reconciliation statement and note down given balance. If balance as per cash book is given, then our answer is balance as per passbook. If balance as per passbook is given, then our answer is balance as per cash book. Now balance as per cash book is given in the question, then first of all note down balance as per cash book in a outer column 57,400. Now bank reconciliation statement means to, already on our previous lecture while we discussing theory, we discussed that BRS means to, bank reconciliation statement is the statement which is prepared to reconcile the differences between balance shown by the passbook and balance shown by the cash book. Both the balances must be equal. If there are differences, then find out the points of differences, reasons for differences, and then reconcile it. Now they gave us balance as per cash book. Now we adjust balance of passbook with the cash book. See, in a question, first of all, we prepare specimen of bank reconciliation statement and note down the balance as per cash book 57,400. Now see the first transaction. Checks of rupees 6,350 deposited into bank but was not yet collected by bank. See the transaction. Check deposited into bank but not collected by bank means the transaction is recorded in a cash book and it is not yet recorded in a passbook. When you are going to solve the question, first of all decide in which book the entry was passed and in which book entry remains. Now see, check deposited into bank means entry is recorded in a cash book but not recorded in a passbook. That's why, see, this transaction will be deducted. Checks deposited into bank but not collected by bank. In case of bank reconciliation statement, some of the transactions are added, some of the deducted. Those which adds the balance are to be added and those which reduces the balance are to be deducted. Now check deposited into bank but not collected by bank. This transaction was already entered in a cash book, remains to record in a passbook. Now, so this transaction is to be deducted. बॅलन्स कॅशबुकचा बॅलन्स आपण पासबुकशी मॅच करतोय. ही एंट्री कॅशबुकमध्ये झालेली आहे पण पासबुकला झालेली नाही म्हणून ती डिडक्ट करायची. चेक्स डिपॉझिटेड बट नॉट येट कलेक्टेड बाय बँक 6,350. नेक्स्ट सी द सेकंड ट्रान्झॅक्शन. Bank paid our electricity bill rupees 9,700 which was not recorded in the cash book. See where the transaction is not recorded in a cash book. Bank paid our electricity bill not recorded in a cash book. If the transaction is recorded in a cash book, then it is this transaction reduces the balance. Bank paid our electricity bill means bank deduct the balance from our account due to this transaction. If this transaction we record in a cash book, then our balance is to be reduced. बँकेने इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल पेड केलंय आपलं. मग आता बँकेने पेड केले मीन्स आपल्या अकाउंट मधनं बॅलन्स काय झालाय, कमी झालाय. अकाउंट मधून जर बॅलन्स कमी झाला असेल, जर हा ट्रान्झॅक्शन आपण कॅशबुकला घेतला तर कॅशबुकचा बॅलन्स सुद्धा काय होणार, कमी होणार. सी द सेकंड transaction is to be deducted. Electricity bill paid by bank not recorded in a cash book, rupees 9,700. Next transaction. Check issued to our supplier rupees 15,100 was not presented for payment up to 31st March 19. Check issued to our supplier. Check issued means this transaction is recorded in a passbook. This transaction is recorded in a cash book. Was not presented for payment up to 31st March. पण तो बँकेमध्ये चेक प्रेझेंट झालेला नाही मीन्स एंट्री रिमेन्स इन अ पासबुक. चेक इश्यूड टू सप्लायर, चेक इश्यू केलाय म्हणजे एंट्री कॅशबुकला झालेली आहे. नॉट प्रेझेंटेड फॉर पेमेंट, पण बँकेत चेक प्रेझेंट झाला नाही. चेक प्रेझेंट नाही झाला म्हणून पासबुकला एंट्री झालेली नाही. तर आपण कॅशबुकचा बॅलन्स ऍडजस्ट करतोय. कॅशबुकला एंट्री ऑलरेडी झालेली आहे. कॅशबुकला चेक इश्यूड आहे. इश्यूड म्हणजे आपला बॅलन्स कमी केलाय आपण. कॅशबुकच्या पेमेंटला ट्रान्झॅक्शन केलाय. ऍक्च्युअल बँकेतनं अजून चेक गेलेला नाही. मग तेवढा बॅलन्स आपल्या अकाउंटवरनं कट झालाय का, नाही झालेला. म्हणून तो ट्रान्झॅक्शन काय होणार, ऍड होणार. चेक इश्यूड टू आवर सप्लायर. सी इन अ ऍड फर्स्ट चेक इश्यूड बट नॉट येट प्रेझेंटेड फॉर पेमेंट 15,100. चेक इश्यू केलाय आपण केलाय मीन्स आपल्या बुकमध्ये कॅशबुकला एंट्री झाली. कॅशबुक इज अ अवर बुक मीन्स बिझनेसमन्स बुक अँड पासबुक इज अ बँक बुक. Entries of the passbook recorded by the bank and entries for the cash book recorded by our clerk. तर क्लर्कनी एंट्री करताना, कॅशबुकच्या एंट्री करताना चेक इश्यू केला की आपण लगेच पेमेंटला एंट्री केली आहे चेक इश्यूडची. ॲक्च्युअल बँकेतून बॅलन्स चेक प्रेझेंट झाला नाही, त्यामुळे बॅलन्स कमी झालेला नाही. मग इथं एंट्री चेक इश्यूड, म्हणून हा ट्रान्झॅक्शन ॲड होणार. चेक इश्यूड बट नॉट येट प्रेझेंटेड फॉर पेमेंट 15,100. नेक्स्ट ट्रान्झॅक्शन नंबर 4th. Interest on investment rupees 8,800 was collected by bank, was not recorded in a cash book. See, interest on investment collected by bank, not recorded in a cash book. This transaction is recorded only in the passbook and not recorded in a cash book. Check interest on investment collected means to when bank collects interest recorded at receipt side, means to credit side of the passbook. This transaction, there are cross effects. If the transaction is recorded at passbook credit side, then the second effect must be recorded to cash book debit side, and this is remains to record. That's why this transaction is to be added in our bank reconciliation statement. See the second transaction, interest on investment collected by bank, not recorded in a cash book, value 8,800, value 8,800. See, now next transaction, bank charges rupees 650 was debited in passbook. Bank charges rupees 650 was debited in passbook. Debited in passbook means to bank charges, whatsoever facilities given by the bank, for that bank charges certain charges, and these charges are directly deducted from our account and we are unknown from that. That's why the entry for bank charges has not been passed in our cash book. So first of all, if bank charges reduces the balance of cash book, bank charges reduces balance of cash book, that's why this transaction is to be deducted. See the transaction number 5th, bank charges. See, bank charges debited in passbook only. Bank charges debited in passbook only, 650. Next to Mr. Tanmay. See the last transaction, Mr. Tanmay, our debtor, directly deposited rupees 12,000 into our bank account on 28 March 2019, which was not entered in a cash book. See the transaction, Mr. Tanmay directly deposited 12,000 into our bank account on 28 March and which was not entered in a cash book. This transaction remains to record in a cash book. If we record the transaction in a cash book, then direct deposit by customer, it will adds in our balance. It will adds in our balance, increases our cash book balance. That's why this transaction is to be added in solution. See, third transaction, direct deposit made by debtor not recorded in a cash book, 12,000. In this way, we discuss all the transactions. See transaction number first, check off. First of all, they gave us cash balance as per cash book 57,400. First of all, we record the balance 57,400. Then given transactions, we analyze the transaction. Those which increases the balance are to be added and those transactions which reduces the balance are to be deducted. And for that, we use certain tricks. See, first transaction, check of rupees 6,350 deposited into bank but was not yet collected by bank. Check deposited but not collected. Due to this, our balance is to be reduced. That's why this transaction is to be deducted. Then next to second, bank paid our electricity bill which was not recorded in a cash book. Bank paid electricity bill. Also due to this transaction, balance of cash book goes decreased. That's why reduced. Next to check issued but not presented for payment. Due to this transaction, balance is to be increased because actual check was not presented into the bank and balance is not deducted. That's why we will add the transaction check issued but not yet presented for payment. Then next, interest on investment rupees 8,800 was collected by bank was not recorded in a cash book. See, this transaction was not recorded in a cash book and records only in the passbook. Interest is collected on our accounts. Balance goes increase. So adds the transaction interest on investment collected by bank not recorded in a cash book. See, the next, bank charges debited in passbook. Debited in passbook means to balance decreased. This 650 by rupees 650, balance of cash book also reduced. See, in reduction, bank charges debited in passbook only. Next, Mr. Tanmay directly deposited 12,000 into our bank account. Direct deposit by our customer. It will adds in our balance. Balance is to be increased. Direct deposit made by debtor not recorded in a cash book 12,000. In this way we discuss all the transaction, then totalize the items of add and next to less. See, 15,100 plus 8,800 plus 12,000, total 35,900. It adds the balance of cash book 57,400 plus 35,900. Total is 93,300. From this total, deduct the balances, the transactions which reduces the balance. See, 6,350 plus 9,700 plus 650. Total is 16,700. Total is 16,700. From 93,300, 16,700 decreased and the balance is 76,600. Balance is 76,600. Our initial balance is balance as per cash book and then arrived answer is balance as per passbook. Give title to our arrived answer. If balance as per cash book is given, then answer is denoted by bank balance as per passbook. Understand? See, balancing and totaling of the BRS. First of all, record the opening balance, balance as per cash book, passbook, whatsoever given. Then totalize the items which increases the balance, adds in balance. Then totalize the balance which reduces, then deducted from the total, and arrived answer is our final answer for BRS. If balance as per cash book is given, then answer is denoted by bank balance as per passbook. I hope all of you understand our solution for BRS, bank reconciliation statement. Thank you.